I know everyone is going through a difficult time because of COVID, but hopefully I get to cheer some of you guys up by sharing about my experience. A year has passed ever since I came to Japan, and it's been a pretty big year for me. And I know that we're all facing hard times, but by talking about some of the things that I went through, hopefully it would cheer you guys up to take one step closer to chasing your dream. I guess it's the fact that, it's my first professional game and it's in Japan, and there was a lot of events building up to this particular game, which was very, exciting. And yeah, we won this game, so it was definitely the icing on the cake. At that moment, I was probably just thinking about making the next free throw, which I think I missed. After that dunk was really the actual feeling of letting everything out, all of the emotions after that dunk were not there anymore. It was kind of like an icebreaker. So after that, I was basically in the game. I was focused on what the game plan was and who I was defending, and just making sure that I'm doing whatever I could to help the team. And we ended with a win, so I think that's the best part. I think it was more pressure on having to play right away without any preparation, rather than playing basketball. It was really more the mental challenge of sitting down and just sleeping the rest of the whole day for 2 weeks. To playing high intensity, high competition basketball the day you leave your apartment. So it was pretty tough. I couldn't feel my feet during this game because they were numb. But it was a pretty fun experience because I was able to play right away and the team was enjoying and we were able to win both games. So overall it was a great weekend for us. I think it was really more a reminder that a motivation was to just try not to do too much, just play, the most basic, the most fundamental basketball that you know, so you don't end up making mistakes. But I tried my best the whole game. The game was obviously fast the whole time, so I was just telling myself to slow down. So I think that was my motivation, just to really tell myself to just slow down. Well, I guess it was really a tough time, but and I knew I wasn't gonna be able to overcome it in one night. But I told myself I was just gonna take it day by day because I know it's a process, that it's difficult. But with the help of my family, my friends, and my teammates, and everyone else in the club, I was able to go through it, watch practice, do some therapy, put a workout in. Well, I think it was kind of the same with when I got COVID and then played my first game back. It was really just telling myself to not do too much, to just slow down the game if I really want to help the team win. Because obviously knowing Ryukyu is a very, very strong team, top in our division, we couldn't afford to make mistakes. I was trying my best to just read everything, and everything was going really fast because it's the first time I played basketball again. There might have been, pressure in terms of performing, but I think overcome all that pressure was to just have fun and to just do things in the simplest way that I can, because it was a tough situation to be in, playing against Ryukyu, your first game back after 3 months of not playing basketball. So I told myself I wasn't gonna go too hard, but I think the first 1 minute and 30 something seconds, I went for a super hard block with my injured hand. So sometimes, it's kind of hard to control yourself, especially if you're getting really competitive. Well, I mean, statistically speaking, I'd say that, I could have played better during the season, but I'm not trying to make excuses, but there were a lot of challenges, even just coming to Japan 4 months late and not being able to practice and not being able to feel what a 5-on-5 game is. I think it had some sort of effect, but I'm not gonna use that as an excuse. But overall, it's been, I'd say it was amazing. It might be, just looking at everything that happened to me, it might be difficult, but I'd say it was tremendous for me not just as an athlete, but as a person, to be able to go through that and tell myself that I was able to go through that is really giving me the motivation to just even work harder, to have a better season, because I tell myself if I was able to play like this, I'd say I played pretty okay. I just want to say thank you to everyone who has supported me and the team, and for all of your very positive messages. That actually was a very big help to me in overcoming all my obstacles this season. So we hope for your continued support next season, and I hope that everyone stays safe, and I wish everyone all the best. And yeah, I'll see you guys.